Welcome to Lost and Hidden History. I'm your host, Ben Carter. In the early 20th century, an intriguing theory about our planet's southernmost continent began to circulate. It was a proposition so extraordinary, it was swiftly dismissed by mainstream science and buried under the weight of skepticism. This theory, known as the Hollow Earth theory, suggested that beneath the icy expanse of Antarctica lay hidden entrances that led to a whole new world, a world encapsulated within our own. Prominent among the proponents of this theory was a man named Admiral Richard E. Byrd, a highly decorated officer in the United States Navy and a pioneer in the exploration of both poles. In the 1930s and 40s, Admiral Byrd led expeditions to Antarctica, ostensibly for scientific and exploratory purposes. However, alternative historical narratives suggest that the Admiral's trips had a far more clandestine purpose. Some records, largely disregarded by mainstream history, claim that Byrd's expeditions were secretly sponsored by the government to seek and investigate these alleged entrances to the inner Earth. During these explorations, it is said that Byrd discovered vast, uncharted territories in Antarctica, teeming with life and vegetation, a stark contrast to the barren, icy exterior we are familiar with. Some accounts even speak of encounters with advanced civilizations, beings who had been living in isolation from the rest of the world, deep within the Earth. But why would such a significant discovery be covered up? One theory suggests that the potential for political and territorial disputes over these newly discovered regions may have been a driving factor. Others propose that the advanced technologies and knowledge possessed by these inner Earth civilizations were deemed too disruptive to reveal to the world. Regardless of the reason, the official narrative offered by mainstream history remains that Antarctica is a frozen desert, uninhabited and inhospitable. The tales of lush, inner Earth territories and advanced civilizations are dismissed as mere fantasy, conspiracy theories that hold no water. Admiral Byrd's diaries, testimonies, and the intriguing mysteries surrounding his Antarctic expeditions continue to fuel speculation and debate. And while the mainstream scientific community continues to dismiss these ideas, the question remains: could there be more to Antarctica than meets the eye? Is it possible that beneath the miles of ice and snow lies a world waiting to be discovered, a world that could change everything we think we know about our planet? In the absence of concrete evidence, these questions remain unanswered. But for those who dare to delve into the forbidden and the unknown, the icy expanse of Antarctica continues to be a tantalizing enigma, a place where our planet's deepest secrets might just be hidden, waiting to be unearthed. To fully grasp the profound mystery surrounding Antarctica and the alleged discoveries of Admiral Byrd, we must first understand the historical, political, and cultural context that has shrouded this icy continent in secrecy. Antarctica's isolation has made it a subject of international interest and dispute since its discovery in the early 19th century. A landmass almost twice the size of Australia, it remained largely unexplored due to its harsh and inhospitable climate. In the late 20th century, however, Antarctica became a strategic point of interest during the international geopolitical tension of the Cold War. The US and Soviet Union, among others, sought to establish a presence on the continent, viewing it as a potential site for strategic military installations and a source of untapped natural resources. In 1959, the international community came together to sign the Antarctic Treaty, a landmark agreement that designated Antarctica as a scientific preserve, prohibiting any military activity, mineral mining, nuclear tests, and nuclear waste disposal. It also suspended any territorial claims, making Antarctica a neutral territory dedicated to peaceful scientific investigation. This treaty, while preserving the continent's natural state, also served to limit access and control information. Only nations that demonstrated a significant scientific interest and the ability to withstand the harsh conditions were permitted to establish research stations. This effectively restricted the flow of people and information, creating an environment ripe for speculation and conspiracy theories. The cultural context of the mid-20th century further fueled these theories. This was a time of rapid technological advancements, and increasing public interest in science fiction. The idea of advanced civilizations and hidden worlds resonated with a society captivated by the possibility of extraterrestrial life and secret government operations. As Admiral Byrd's alleged discoveries began to circulate, they found a receptive audience ready to question the official narratives. The ensuing decades saw a rise in alternative thought movements, such as the New Age and conspiracy theory cultures, that questioned mainstream scientific and historical accounts. These movements, often marginalized and ridiculed by mainstream culture, found in the Antarctic mystery a symbol of their struggle against perceived suppression of information. The notion that a whole world could be hidden beneath the Antarctic ice, complete with advanced civilizations, became a potent symbol of the hidden knowledge they believed was being kept from the public. In this context, the tales of Admiral Byrd's Antarctic expeditions and the alleged discoveries of inner Earth civilizations took on a life of their own. These narratives, dismissed by mainstream historians and scientists, found a home in fringe circles where they continue to thrive, feeding into a larger discourse about the unknown, the suppressed, and the potentially earth-shattering discoveries that could lie beneath the ice of Antarctica. In the early 1980s, an artifact that could potentially challenge the accepted narrative was unearthed. This artifact, known as the Lake Vostok anomaly, was discovered by a team of Russian and British scientists using radar to scan beneath the Antarctic ice. They were studying Lake Vostok, a massive subglacial lake located in the heart of East Antarctica, and their radar uncovered a strange metallic mass buried deep beneath the ice. The Lake Vostok anomaly, as it came to be known, was found to be approximately 14 kilometers long and 4 kilometers wide. Its radar signature suggested it was constructed from metal, a material not naturally occurring in such abundance beneath the ice. Its shape hinted at a man-made structure, further fueling speculation about its origins. The scientists who discovered the Lake Vostok anomaly offered a conservative interpretation. They suggested that it could be a meteorite buried deep in the ice after a catastrophic collision millions of years ago. However, others saw the discovery as potential evidence of an advanced civilization, possibly extraterrestrial, which had once inhabited Antarctica. The fact that the exact nature of the Lake Vostok anomaly remains unconfirmed has only fueled the fire of speculation. Technological limitations and the harsh Antarctic conditions have made it impractical to excavate the anomaly. As such, it remains a tantalizing mystery, buried deep beneath the ice. The Lake Vostok anomaly is just one of many such artifacts and accounts that challenge the accepted narrative about Antarctica. These anomalies, often dismissed by mainstream scientists as natural phenomena or errors in data interpretation, are seen by others as tantalizing clues to a hidden past. They feed into a narrative of suppressed knowledge, of powerful secrets hidden beneath the ice, waiting to be discovered. As we delve deeper into the mysteries of Antarctica, we find ourselves confronted with questions that seem to defy easy answers. The conventional narrative of a barren, inhospitable continent, untouched by human civilization, is challenged by these out-of-place artifacts and anomalous findings. Yet the truth, whatever it may be, remains buried beneath the ice, waiting to be uncovered. In the face of these challenges, the quest for knowledge continues. Scientists, explorers, and seekers of truth push the boundaries of what is known, venturing into the unknown in search of answers. The mysteries of Antarctica, hidden beneath the ice, continue to captivate, to challenge, and to inspire. The deeper we dig, the more we discover, and the more questions we are left with. Who knows what secrets still lie buried beneath the Antarctic ice? Only time will tell. These anomalies and unexplained artifacts challenge the established history of Antarctica, our understanding of human civilization, and even our perception of the universe. They suggest a potential past that's at odds with accepted scientific theory, offering tantalizing glimpses of a history that is far more complex and enigmatic than previously believed. Consider the Piri Reis map, a pre-modern world map created by the Ottoman admiral and cartographer Piri Reis in 1513. This map is thought to depict Antarctica without its ice cap, a revelation that, if true, contradicts the accepted timeline of the continent's glaciation. Mainstream science tells us that Antarctica has been covered in ice for millions of years, but the Piri Reis map seems to challenge this understanding. Could there have been a time when Antarctica was ice-free and possibly even inhabited? Some theories go even further, suggesting that the map, along with other ancient texts and artifacts, could be evidence of an advanced civilization that once thrived in Antarctica. Theorists point to what they see as the map's surprisingly accurate depiction of the continent's topography as evidence of this lost civilization's advanced knowledge and technology. But for every claim of a hidden past, there are counter-arguments. Skeptics argue that the Piri Reis map is an interpretation of other source maps, and any apparent depiction of an ice-free Antarctica could be due to inaccuracies or misinterpretations. The lack of direct physical evidence of an advanced civilization in Antarctica, such as ruins or artifacts, further fuels skepticism. The Lake Vostok anomaly, too, has its skeptics. While some see it as proof of extraterrestrial technology or a secret military base, others argue it could simply be a natural geological formation or an error in the radar data. Until it's possible to excavate and directly study the anomaly, we can only speculate about its true nature. However, these counter-arguments do little to quell the intrigue. The mysteries under the ice in Antarctica continue to captivate our collective imagination, challenging our understanding of the world and the universe we inhabit. The mere possibility of a hidden history or extraterrestrial technology stirs our curiosity, prompting us to keep seeking, questioning, and exploring. In the face of these enigmas, the truth remains elusive. The ice of Antarctica conceals its secrets well, offering only tantalizing glimpses of the potential hidden history beneath. As we continue to probe and decipher these mysteries, we're reminded that the narrative of our world is not as straightforward as we might like to believe. The ice of Antarctica holds more than just a frozen wilderness. It holds the potential to radically redefine our understanding of history, civilization, and our place in the universe. It's critical to consider the validation and analysis of these Antarctic mysteries from a scientific perspective. In the case of the Piri Reis map, scholars and cartographers have indeed acknowledged its sophisticated portrayal of known geography for the time it was created. However, the map's depiction of an ice-free Antarctica is far more contentious. Firstly, the Piri Reis map was compiled in the year 1513, centuries before Antarctica was officially discovered in the year 1820. This alone raises questions about how such detailed information could have been obtained. However, some researchers, such as Professor Charles Hapgood, have proposed that the map could have been based on much older source maps, potentially dating back to an unknown civilization. This theory, while intriguing, has been widely challenged. Many experts argue that the supposed depiction of Antarctica could be a misinterpretation. The segment of the map in question might represent South America's southern tip, distorted due to the limitations of cartography during the time of Piri Reis. Moreover, no concrete evidence of an advanced civilization in Antarctica has been found to date. Archaeologists and researchers have not uncovered ruins, artifacts, or any other tangible signs of human habitation. This lack of physical evidence casts significant doubt on the theory of an ancient advanced civilization residing in Antarctica. Similarly, the Lake Vostok anomaly has been met with skepticism within the scientific community. Geologists and other experts have proposed that the radar signal could be explained by a natural geological structure beneath the ice, such as a subglacial lake or a dense layer of rock. They argue that extraordinary claims of extraterrestrial technology or secret military bases require extraordinary evidence, which again is currently absent. Despite the lack of hard evidence, these theories continue to persist, fueled largely by their inherent intrigue. They pose questions that challenge our understanding of human history and civilization, and they remind us of how much we still have to learn about our world. Yet, as we delve deeper into these mysteries, we must also remember to ground our speculations in rigorous scientific analysis. As we've seen, the answers we seek about what's hidden under the ice in Antarctica are not easily obtained. The continent's harsh conditions and remote location make exploration and research difficult, and even when evidence is gathered, interpreting it can be a source of contention. What we find under the ice could potentially reshape our understanding of the world. But until then, we must be careful not to let speculation outpace the evidence. The suppression of information is not a new phenomenon in the annals of human history. In many instances, the reasons for such actions are rooted in power, control, and the protection of vested interests. The mystery of Antarctica is no exception to this rule. Various methods have been employed to keep the secrets of the icy continent well hidden. One of the more common methods is censorship. Governments and organizations often employ censorship to control the flow of information. This tactic has been used in the case of Antarctica, with certain scientific findings and reports being restricted or outright denied publication. Information that could potentially support claims of ancient civilizations or extraterrestrial activity is often met with stringent scrutiny, resulting in delayed publication or, in some cases, complete suppression of the findings. The beneficiaries of such censorship are often those in positions of power who would prefer to maintain the status quo and prevent the upheaval that such revelations might bring. Ridicule is another powerful tool for suppression. The scientific community, in particular, can be quick to dismiss or mock theories that challenge established beliefs. This has been true for many of the claims about Antarctica. Theories of lost civilizations and alien bases are often labeled as pseudoscience or conspiracy theories, undermining their credibility and discouraging further investigation. This not only benefits those who wish to maintain control over the narrative, but also safeguards the reputations and standing of established scientists and institutions. In more extreme cases, individuals who have pushed too hard for the truth have faced dire consequences. Stories of disappearance or academic dismissal are not uncommon among fringe researchers in the field. These cases serve as a stark warning to those who might be tempted to dig too deep into the mysteries of Antarctica, benefiting those who wish to keep the secrets under the ice hidden. One might wonder who stands to gain from such suppression. The answers are varied and complex. Governments, military organizations, and even certain scientific institutions could see a benefit in maintaining the status quo. After all, the revelation of advanced ancient civilizations or extraterrestrial activity in Antarctica could radically challenge our understanding of history, potentially destabilizing societal structures and causing widespread disruption. So, while we continue to seek answers to the mysteries of Antarctica, we must also be aware of the forces that may wish to keep those secrets hidden. The path to truth is often fraught with obstacles, and the icy plains of Antarctica are no exception. But regardless of the challenges, the quest for knowledge and understanding remains a fundamental aspect of our human nature. In the deep recesses of our collective consciousness, we've always been drawn to the unknown, the mysterious, the forbidden. Antarctica, with its icy solitude and enigmatic history, is a fitting canvas for such contemplations. The potential discoveries hidden beneath its vast glaciers could hold profound implications not just for our understanding of history or science, but for our very spiritual and philosophical perspectives. Consider for a moment the tantalizing possibility of an ancient civilization buried beneath the ice. If such a civilization existed, it would have developed in isolation from the rest of humanity. How might their beliefs and philosophies differ from ours? What spiritual or philosophical insights might they have uncovered, far removed from the influence of the known world? Unearthing such a civilization could bring to light novel perspectives that challenge or even revolutionize our understanding of ourselves. Then there's the possibility of extraterrestrial involvement. If evidence of alien life were discovered in Antarctica, it would provoke an existential crisis for humanity, forcing us to reconsider our place in the universe. The realization that we are not alone could shatter the anthropocentric mindset that has dominated our thinking for centuries. It would compel us to revision our philosophies and religions, our definitions of life and consciousness, and our understanding of what is possible. Furthermore, the occult has always been intertwined with the mysterious and the unexplained. If the rumors of secret societies and hidden knowledge are true, what esoteric wisdom might be concealed beneath the Antarctic ice? Such knowledge, if revealed, could unlock new dimensions of human potential, or perhaps reveal the hidden machinery of the universe itself. But these are more than just intellectual curiosities. They strike at the heart of our human nature and our desire for meaning. Each of these possibilities, if proven true, would radically alter our understanding of ourselves and our place in the cosmos. So as we probe Antarctica's icy secrets, we are in many ways probing the depths of our own consciousness. The quest is not just about uncovering hidden civilizations or alien relics. It's about uncovering hidden aspects of ourselves. It's about confronting our fears and expanding our understanding of what it means to be human. A deeper understanding of Antarctica's secrets could thus be a catalyst for a profound spiritual and philosophical awakening. It could spark a revolution in human thought, ushering in a new era of enlightenment. While the ice may be cold, the potential for enlightenment it could inspire is nothing short of incandescent. Whispers of Antarctica's enigmatic history persist not only in the realms of science and academia, but also in the cryptic corners of pop culture, conspiracy circles, and underground movements. These whispers have grown into a cacophony, stirring the creative imagination of writers, filmmakers, and theorists across the globe. One such echo reverberates in the realm of science fiction and horror literature, with H.P. Lovecraft's novella At the Mountains of Madness. Published in the early 1930s, the story revolves around an ill-fated expedition to Antarctica that uncovers ancient alien entities trapped beneath the ice. Lovecraft's chilling tale, like so many others, is fueled by the icy continent's enigmatic allure, its vast unexplored landscapes serving as fertile ground for the imagination. In cinema, the theme of hidden secrets in Antarctica has been explored in films like John Carpenter's The Thing, where the Antarctic ice conceals a shape-shifting alien entity. Even in more mainstream films such as Alien vs. Predator, the Antarctic landscape is depicted as a battleground for extraterrestrial forces, symbolizing the human struggle against unknown and potentially malevolent forces. Beyond literature and cinema, these mysterious Antarctic narratives have found a home in the world of conspiracy theories. The notion that Antarctica could be a secret UFO base, or the lost city of Atlantis, or even a portal to the Hollow Earth, has been circulating for decades, fueled by declassified documents, tantalizingly vague eyewitness accounts, and the human penchant for mystery. These theories, while often dismissed by mainstream society, persist due to their inherently intriguing nature and the tantalizing allure of the unknown. Moreover, a number of underground movements have emerged, driven by the belief that governments and powerful corporations are suppressing the truth about what's hidden under the Antarctic ice. These movements, often operating on the fringes of society, are driven by a ceaseless quest for truth and a deep-seated skepticism of official narratives. Whether it's in the pages of a Lovecraftian horror novel, the frames of a Hollywood film, the fervent discussions of conspiracy theorists, or the determined pursuits of underground movements, the enigma of Antarctica continues to captivate and intrigue. Its icy expanse serves as a canvas for our fears and curiosities, a mirror reflecting our collective fascination with the unknown. This enduring allure of Antarctica, this ceaseless yearning to uncover its secrets, speaks to a deep-seated human trait, our insatiable curiosity, our unending quest for knowledge and understanding. In the end, the whispers of what's hidden beneath the Antarctic ice are as much about us, about our human nature and our place in the cosmos, as they are about the continent itself. While the idea of extraterrestrial life or lost civilizations hidden beneath the ice of Antarctica may seem far-fetched to some, there are those who firmly believe in these concepts. Let's take a moment to consider some of the most intriguing theories without judgment or skepticism, but with an open mind to the possibilities they suggest. Among the more radical interpretations of what's under the Antarctic ice is the belief in the existence of an ancient alien civilization. This theory posits that Antarctica was once a temperate climate inhabited by extraterrestrial beings. Proponents of this idea often point to the Peary Race map of 1513, an early world map that supposedly shows Antarctica free of ice, as evidence. They argue that only an advanced civilization, possibly not of this Earth, could have mapped the continent before it was covered in ice. Another theory, often associated with believers in the hollow Earth or inner Earth theory, suggests that Antarctica is home to hidden entrances leading to a subterranean world. This world is theorized to be inhabited by advanced civilizations, either human or otherworldly, who have mastered a form of clean, free energy and live in utopian harmony. Some even suggest these beings are the descendants of Atlantis or other lost civilizations. Then there are those who believe that Antarctica is, in fact, home to the remnants of the legendary city of Atlantis. This theory relies heavily on the work of the philosopher Plato, who first described Atlantis as a powerful and advanced civilization that disappeared overnight into the sea. Given the vast unexplored expanse of Antarctica, proponents of this idea suggest that the city could have migrated or been relocated there, lying in wait under miles of ice. And let's not forget the theories that Antarctica is a secret base for extraterrestrial life or governmental operations. These theories often point to restricted areas and limited public access to the continent as evidence of something hidden from the public eye. Some even claim that the unusual phenomena, like the odd seismic waves detected in 2018, are proof of clandestine activities taking place under the ice. These interpretations, while on the fringe of mainstream thinking, provide a rich tapestry of possibilities. Each theory, in its own way, challenges our understanding of the world and invites us to think beyond the boundaries of conventional wisdom. They remind us that the mysteries of Antarctica are far from solved, and that the frozen continent still has much to reveal. Whether it's ancient aliens, lost civilizations, or secret bases, the idea that something extraordinary lies beneath the Antarctic ice continues to captivate the imagination and fuel our sense of wonder. As we conclude our chilling expedition, it's difficult to shake off the eerie questions that linger in the cold air. How much of our world's past remains lost under the Antarctic ice? What truths are still hidden, veiled by the vast icy white wilderness? And how would our understanding of history, our place in the universe, change if these truths ever surfaced? Some claim that the key to our lost past lies entombed beneath the Antarctic ice, waiting for the right moment to reveal itself. But who is keeping these secrets, and why? Is it the world governments, in a concerted effort to preserve a status quo? Or perhaps those ancient advanced civilizations, hiding in plain sight, protecting their knowledge from a world not yet ready? The haunting possibility of hidden ancient maps, lost civilizations, subterranean worlds, and secret bases, while speculative, has the power to challenge our accepted narratives. These theories, despite being deemed extraordinary or even outlandish, bring to light the potential of what lies beneath the Antarctic ice, waiting to be discovered. Consider the implications if, for instance, a detailed pre-glacial map of Antarctica were found. It would not only reorient our understanding of historical capabilities, but also question the very timeline of human development and the history of sea navigation. If proof of a subterranean world or ancient advanced civilizations like Atlantis were to surface, it would force us to re-examine our assumptions about human evolution, technology, and societal structures. And what if, in some hidden corner of the icy wilderness, evidence of extraterrestrial life or a secret governmental base were unearthed? The revelation would carry profound implications for our understanding of life beyond Earth, and the lengths to which governments might go to keep such knowledge under wraps. The mysteries held by the Antarctic ice are as deep and vast as the ice itself, and each layer we peel back, each bit of ice we chip away, could hold the potential to change our understanding of ourselves and our place in the cosmos. For now, the secrets of Antarctica remain shrouded, buried deep under the ice. But who knows what revelations the future might bring? As we step back from the edge of the ice and look out at the vast frozen expanse, we are left to ponder the profound mysteries that Antarctica continues to hold close. What lies beneath the ice is a puzzle that, piece by piece, we are only beginning to solve. Thanks for listening. This has been Lost and Hidden History. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.